All right, if you've been thinking about buying your first cryptocurrency, I'm going to break. All right, if you've been thinking about buying your first cryptocurrency, I'm going to be breaking down the best program, as far as I know, Coinbase, all its benefits, what it's useful for, what it's not necessarily useful for, and why it is the best option overall, specifically and generally for newer people investing in crypto. All right, Coinbase is the largest regulated cryptocurrency exchange in the US. They are very beginner friendly, and they also have advanced options. They also are on the forefront of just the crypto market in general, and getting new people into it. So they have pretty good deals as far as the rates to get in and just the fees to get in. It's generally pretty low. I'm going to give a few few tips on how to avoid some of these fees, but Coinbase is going to be the program you're going to want to use. They're very beginner friendly. As you can see here, they have a very easy interface as far as what the price is, what the return is, today's return, allocation, all that kind of stuff. Just very simple terminology for finance. And then if you know what you're talking about, if you're looking into deeper, you can switch to the advanced version of Coinbase and see a lot more information. You know, if you can handle all that, great, do it. But if you can't handle all that, then they have a very simple version if you're just getting started with it. Yeah. So what you're going to want to do, basically, as soon as you get into Coinbase, is you're going to want to transfer some money in. I recommend, if you have anywhere from, just do the math on it, but I recommend if you have over $1,500 or $1,000, or you're going to be trading about $10,000 monthly, you should be getting, or even less than that, because it would still save you money based off the fees. Depends what you're buying, of course, so do the math on it. But $10,000 is the, like, for sure you need a membership to Coinbase. Coinbase offers free of fees for the first 10,000 you trade per month. It is $30 a month, but it does save you a lot of money as long as you are hitting that $10,000, or and even less than that. You could be trading $2,000 a month and still be saving money by paying for that $30 subscription. They do have more expensive ones. I think it's about $200, $300, and that's a lot more. If you need that much, you're not watching this video. So yeah, if you have that much to spend, you're not going to be watching this video. What you're going to want to do as soon as you get in there, though, is you're going to want to put your money into what's called a tether. Not tether. Tether is one of the options, but what's called a stable coin. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I put $1 in, I get 1 coin, and that happens no matter how many billions of dollars I put in. It's always going to be a 1-to-1, and this ensures the value of your money never goes down, or is always equal to the dollar amount that you put in. So one of them is Tether. I recommend UDSC if you're going to be doing, if you're going to be using Coin, or USDC, I think that's what I said. If you're going to be doing Coinbase, because they actually offer a 4.5% APY on USDC. There is another basic option that Coinbase kind of pumps up as that you should be doing. It is USD, but you don't get that 4.5% APY. Another thing I would always be looking at is, yes, it looks fine, looks normal here with my invested cryptos right now, but if you do some deeper digging into all of these, they actually have APYs depending on what coin you buy, and that is from what's called staking. I'm not going to explain what it is very much in this video, but if you're interested in it, go search up staking in crypto. Basically, as they add more coins, you get some of that percentage because you have it already invested. So as they release more coins, that's one option how it works. There's more options for how that works. But yeah, do look into APYs because some of these do have 6% APYs depending on what it is, and it's kind of crazy. And then they'll jump up also 50% in a month. So do look into that. Do be really wary of the fees. That's the number one killer of anything in crypto is going to be the fees, because without with these fees, you wouldn't be needing making 4%, 5% sometimes just to break even, which really hurts if you are already down 4 or 5% and you have to sell at that, because now you're down nearly 10%. So I would suggest starting off really small, like be willing to lose everything you put into it, because it is really risky, but also a lot of return. And it's just, you need to learn the fees. There's fees associated with hidden fees, especially. Whenever you buy it, there's a fee. Whenever you sell it, there's a fee if you don't have the subscription. So just be really wary of all the hidden fees that go on. My recommendation is, if you're buying these three as of right now, it's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I would recommend using Fidelity for those, because especially if you already have the subscription, because you don't want to be spending that $10,000 of free trading or no fee trading on that, because Fidelity has a 1% buffer at max between the price that you buy it and the price that they actually buy it at. And what this means is, if I buy a Bitcoin and whatever that difference is, Fidelity takes that, but at max it's going to be 1%. So that is significantly less than what Coinbase is standard, around 4% usually, especially for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And what's even worse about that is, I believe they do the same thing on whenever you sell it. So you don't want to spend that part of your $10,000 kind of wasting your money or giving them money. That's how I do it. I only buy those three on Fidelity, and those are the only three you can buy on Fidelity as of right now. All right, if this video helped you, or if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching.